My name is Yisroel Kaminetsky, and I have the great privilege of sharing with you a few moments of Torah as part of NCSY's Ignite the Light program. Parshas Tzav that we're going to read this coming Shabbos talks about different kinds of sacrifices. There's the carbon ola, which is completely burnt on the Mizbeach, as well as the carbon shlamim, which the Medrash tells us is called shlamim because it makes shalom. It makes peace between the owner, the Kohen, and Hashem, the Mizbeach. Part of it is burnt, and part of it is eaten by the owner and by the Kohen. Interestingly, the Gemara teaches us in Maseches Zvachim that whereas a non-Jew is allowed to volunteer to bring a carbon ola in the Beis HaMikdash, a Jew is even allowed to bring a carbon shlamim. But a non-Jew cannot offer a carbon shlamim. Perhaps the reason is that the type of service of a carbon ola is where we just dedicate and donate everything to Hashem. We get no personal benefit. We simply donate all the meat to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's what the carbon ola symbolizes. The shlamim, however, is a uniquely Jewish concept where we elevate the mitzvah of eating a carbon shlamim. The Kohen eats and the owner eats. We elevate our eating, our joy through a physical pleasure and serve Hashem through our own personal physical pleasure. This is a uniquely Jewish concept. As a matter of fact, the Ramban in his commentary to Parshas Yisroel points out that as many of us have been studying in the Daf Yomi recently, aseh docha lo saseh, that the performance of a mitzvah saseh pushes away a lo saseh. And the Ramban says that serving God through a mitzvah saseh, that is an expression of avas Hashem, of love of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. When you love someone, you want to do things for them. Lo saseh, not violating negative commandments, that's serving God through yiras Hashem, through awe. I hold myself back. I constrict myself. I won't do things that Hashem tells me not to do. And serving Hashem through Ava, through love, is a greater level of service than serving Hashem through Yiras Hashem. And that's why Aseh Docha Lo Saseh. I would have thought it's better to not violate the Lo Saseh than to perform the Aseh. But the Ramban teaches us that serving God through love and through Ava is a higher level of service than Yira, and therefore, when you have a situation where an aseh comes up against a los aseh, we say aseh docha los aseh. And finally, many are familiar with the Vilna Gaon's comment that Purim is like Kippurim, Yom Kippurim. That Yom Kippur is a day that's like Purim. It's a little bit strange. We would think that the holiest day of the year is Yom Kippur, where we're in shul all day long, we don't eat, we don't drink. That's the holiest day of the year. But the Vilna Gaon pointed out that Yom Kippur is only Kippurim. We can achieve tremendous levels of closeness to HaKadosh Baruch Hu on Yom Kippur and on Purim. But the higher level is Purim. Yom Kippurim is where we serve Hashem through the don'ts, but Purim is where we serve Hashem through the activities, through eating and drinking, through elevating, through giving to other people gifts. It's through these actions that's even a higher level of service than Purim. Hopefully, as we read Parashat Tzav and we learn about Aseh Docha Lo Saseh, and we think about the relationship between Purim and Kippurim, we will learn how to serve Hashem through the physical, through our joyous activities, singing, dancing, eating and drinking, and helping out others. Have a wonderful Shabbos and a Freilich on Purim.